Matt, thanks so much for joining us. Now, you're the first lead, the first Bachelor in more than a decade who hasn't previously appeared on the franchise, which means a lot of viewers are still getting to know you. Is there one part of your personality, who you are, that you wish they would show a little more of on the show?
I don't know if I wish they would show a little bit more of it. I think that there's a lot of my fun and playful side that comes out later on that there hasn't been space to address yet with everything that's going on in the house. But I think that as this journey continues for me and the rest of the women, that they'll see a lot more of a playful and fun, lighthearted tone as a lot of the bullying and whatnot in the house is addressed.
Speaking to that, as you've watched the season so far, is there anything that's really surprised you or that you didn't know was happening until you watched?
Well, yeah, you really don't know because you're not privy to those conversations. You don't really know what's going on at the house. And, you know, it's disappointing. But you hope that, and you just hope for better.
No doubt. Now, one of the fun parts about your season, it's got some Northwest flair. Katie is from just down the road in Renton. She had one of the most memorable entrances in Bachelor history. I know you laughed, but what was really going through your mind in those first seconds when she revealed the vibrator?
I was dying laughing, you know, because I'm like, okay, like be serious, be focused, like concentrate. And I'm just like so tense and so like, and then she comes out and has that, and I just lost it. I was like, okay, like that was so refreshing to see that like she was that bold with what she's about, what she's been up to, and willing to share that with me. You know, like that's a lot to do the first time you're meeting somebody. But I respected her for it, you know, and it was hilarious, and it lightened the mood for the rest of the night. She set the tone with that.
She's really become, Katie, a fan favorite. She's sort of a voice of reason in the house. What's something about Katie that maybe we haven't gotten to see on the show yet?
There's a lot of depth there. She's been through a lot, and excited to share that with everybody. Share her story and our story, really.
I want to do a quick lightning round. I'm going to give you a couple of quick superlatives. You tell me which of the women from your season fits each. So take me back to night one. Abigail gets the first impression rose. If you had a second first impression rose, who would it have gone to?
That's a great question. You know, I probably would have given it to Bree, just because what she said to me when she got out of the limo was so thoughtful, meaningful, and again, you could use that time to express anything with that person on how you're feeling, what you're expecting, and she was so intentional with that initial time that I was just like, whoa, I'm blown away. I need to hear and learn more.
Who'd you have the most awkward conversations with?
I wouldn't say awkward, but like I loved where Katie and I's conversations went because she's so unconventional. Like we talked about a bunch of different things that you wouldn't expect to have a conversation about during a one-on-one or during a group date. Like you're just sitting there vibing.
That's awesome. Now finally, I've got to ask as we wrap this up, did this whole experience work out for you? Did you find love?
I'm very happy right now.
We're glad to hear it, Matt. Looking forward to watching the rest of the season. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.